I'd be surprised if another Asian person already have an offer. Let's not smell. Really the neighbors. That room has been beautifully redone. It covers planes and all new carpeting. It's to die for. Sorry.
Uh-oh. She was showing a house, and then all of a sudden.
It's a retired engineer. It's not a prison. He makes time he wants.
I think it's nice he wants to see it.
Did something happen in the nursing home? You know what? If I tell you, you're just gonna read into it.
You're muted.
Man, I've been talking forever too.
I was trying to figure out if it was my audio or if you were muted.
I tell you, I'm a nutcase tonight. I have been on the go for 4 days, and it's like my brain has not even put a stop to it, and I've not been home at all. And my brain's on like train mode and idea mode, and I've got all this stuff running through my head, and it just won't stop. And it's like, it's all clogged up in there. I'm gonna have to have myself a glass of wine or something after this to calm myself down, because there's just so much going on in there. And my husband's shopping for my 18-year-old a vehicle. I'm telling you what, we bought this vehicle for him. We bought him a Toyota something, one of those like cruisers or whatever. And we waited and waited and waited for a title, and then the place finally called me. It was a Toyota dealership, like the biggest one around in our area. And they're like, well, you can return the vehicle if you want, because we're 45 days past our time of getting a title, and we still have no idea when we would get it, because the people who had it before still owed on it. So they couldn't get the title. Like, what in the world? So we had to return my kid's vehicle. It was insane. Debbie Johnson, hey, do you have a question? See your hands raised. Maybe not. If you do, just unmute yourself. Okay, so tonight, you know, there's so much more to True Vision than just our diet, or, you know, our health part of it. There's so much more than, you know, our 2 pills twice a day, our combo, or there's more than our belly blaster kits. There's so much more than the things that we promote on a daily basis, like the combo. We have a financial side to it, and I know not everybody promotes the financial side as much as they should, or even at all. So we got paid this last week, and I want everybody to go onto their Facebook wall, and I want you to post a victory of something that you were able to use with your pay this month. Whether it be you were able to put an extra $100 in your savings account this month, whether you were to pay off a credit card that you had to book up for Christmas, or, you know, pay half of it, whatever you need to do, whatever you did with that pay that you had, use that and utilize that on your wall. Let's hashtag it with something, and then we can all go, you know, after the call, and when you're scrolling Facebook tonight, go to that hashtag, and we can all comment on a financial victory that we all had. So let's hashtag it. Let's see, hashtag FV 2020. So financial victory 2020, FV 2020. Hashtag that on your walls with something that you were able to do with your commissions for the month of December. You know, it's not just 1 month we get paid 5 times a month, because we have 5 Mondays most times. Sometimes we have 5 Mondays. So you're getting paid 5 times a month, and be proud of that every week. Go let Brownie in, please. I'm trying to. I don't care. Go let the dog in. Because people need to see that we are more than just 2 pills twice a day. And if you look into your downline, you're going to find that about 93% of your downline are all customers. They're just buying the product, which is great. But you do need that other percentage to build up to your team. So we need to sometimes promote that as well. And I know a lot of people look at it as, I don't want to do that. It makes people think I'm bragging, but you know what? You may have made an extra $300 last month, or an extra $150 last month, but there's somebody in your friends list that really needs an extra $150. There's somebody that needs an extra $300 to $500. There's somebody that needs to buy groceries for their kids this month. So if you can help them see that, hey, you made money doing this, they can make money doing this. So, okay, let's make chat interactive tonight. So when you guys get that on there, let's do some, you know, thumbs up, some happy faces, hearts, whatever you want to put an emoji in the chat, so we can keep it moving a little bit tonight. Is it snowing where anybody is? Because I see a lot of places are getting snow. Tina says yes. You're way up north though, aren't you? Who is new that's joining us? Who's never joined us before? Is there anybody on here? If you have, you can go to the chat. And if you're on your phone, you can actually just touch anywhere on the screen and go to participants. And then you can go to chat. and you'll see what's going on. Diana is new. Welcome to our Power Hour. I'm glad you were able to join us tonight. Okay. Next, we're going to do something that everybody's hating right now, but we're going to go in and do it because I don't know how many people actually play with their own websites. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to your website. Type in your website on your screen. Don't build a kit. We're not going to the tool site. We're going to go to your TruVisionHealth or shop.truvisionhealth.com/username. And I know not everybody does this because not everybody knows how their own website works. So if you are doing this, we're just going to all do it together. If you have done it, we're just going to all do it together. But if you haven't done it, it'll be a new learning experience for you. And you can click the little, like I know I'm on an Android, you can click the little circle at the bottom and it will take you out of the Zoom, but it won't take you off the Zoom. So you can go to your browser and do this along with everybody because I know a lot of people don't think that they can do the two things at once without getting kicked off, but you can. So go to your shop retail site. And does everybody know their retail site? Is there anybody that does not? Oh, Kathy's first with us too. Glad you're with us, Kathy. Okay, let's go to, is everybody there? You don't know your, okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, you do know your username. Let me see. Diana, I'm gonna unmute you for a second. Do you know your username?
No.
Okay, so you're new with us then, right?
I've 2 weeks.
Awesome. Awesome, we're glad you're here. Okay, so do you know how to log into your back office?
I think so. I haven't done it since then.
Okay, I'm gonna send that site to you right now. Send that link. I want you to log in. If you don't know how to log in and you can't get logged in, message me after this and we are going to find out your information.
Okay.
There's
Thank you.
the website. It's just going to be your username. If you can remember something whenever you signed up for it. If you can't, we will get it figured out and we'll get it taken care of. Just let me know in the next few minutes if you get that.
Okay, it let me log in. So
Okay, good. So whenever you log in, you should scroll down. If you scroll down, you should have some links at the bottom. It will tell you, let me see what it looks like. It will say referral sites. Do you see that?
yeah.
Okay, do you have a name in front of the one that says True Vision Health that's underneath the Try Now site?
The retail cart link or the TVH homepage?
Either one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be your username. So see the retail cart link? That is your cart link that we're going to right now. So you can actually copy and paste that into your browser, okay?
Okay.
And it should take you to a cart or to like the shop screen. Did you see that?
It says select market.
Okay, so select US if you're in the US. I'm assuming you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so select US.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, we're glad you're in. Okay, so that's how you get into your back office. That, the first page I sent you to is actually called your back office, or what we call it. And this is your shop site. Okay, perfect. So.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now we are going to, let's put in so we have somebody, this is for when we send somebody to our site instead of building a link for them. But let's go do the 5 for 5 kit. Put that in your cart. Go to your cart, and you're going to see the price of $204. You're going to subscribe and save, and it drops the price down to that $159. So with mine, it's like $164 with tax. And we're going to go ahead and check out. So, new to True Vision, let's do that because most of our people that we send are new to True Vision. So we're going to say finish your order, type in a name, and you guys really aren't going to complete a purchase. We're just going to pretend. But I want you guys to see how it works for everybody. And if you have your email, if you don't have another email, let's just put in like, mine's S Donner. So I'm going to put in S Donner ABCDEFG. Oh, as my username, I'm sorry. My email, I'm going to add a 1 to just for right now because I'm going to just try and trick the system to get my email in here so I can false create an order. And if anybody's having problems, please unmute yourself so we can walk through this. Okay, and then it comes to the pay screen, which we're not going to do, but we are going to go ahead and add our address. And it takes it and you can place order. Maybe, or maybe you have to add your credit card in too, which definitely don't have to do. But I'm going to play with it here and just put one in. Okay. So now, since you guys have done that and you see everything's in there, we're going to go to the bottom, just hit back and get out of that screen. Oh, you're all going to get a notification that you enrolled somebody too. I don't know why it does that. And we're going to go back to your cart. And I want you to see when you're in there that at the very bottom, there is an option that says clear cart. So you're going to hit clear cart. That way, you don't have to worry about the caches, the cookies, and all that stuff. And whenever you log back in, it's going to take that completely, all that stuff out of your cart so it's not back in there because it will save it in there. And then if you go into tools and you build something, then everything's already saved unless you clear that cart. So Debbie, let me see, do you have a question? I'm unmuting you. Do you have a question, Debbie?
Deborah Johnson?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know you heard me. I was just going along with it. I didn't know you heard me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay, everybody's probably getting notifications because my phone just went crazy with that. But that's okay. We can always just send those in. We can always have those removed from your account because it shouldn't be sending us notifications that we enrolled. But anyway, that way I want you guys to know how to navigate that cart and how to tell somebody else to navigate that cart. Because a lot of times, you know, we don't have total access to telling people exactly what to do or whatever. And I like to send screenshots and I like to tell them step by step of how to enroll if I send that site. And right now I'm not sending the tools site. So, and a lot of my team isn't either, but they will be here shortly, hopefully this week, I think, hopefully tomorrow. Anyway, so we know how to do that.
I'm sorry. I do have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So I just went into mine and was doing it. And when I got to the review of the order, it still has one of my customers, all of her information in the review, even after I hit the clear cart button.
Really?
Is that normal?
No. Can you, and you did hit clear cart?
Yes, ma'am. I went back and hit it and then went back into it to do it again just to make sure. And all of her information is still there.
Okay.
Got the
Can you message that to me?
now. Yes, ma'am.
And can you send me screenshots of what it did, please?
Yeah.
And if you're not my friend on Facebook, it's just Stacy Donner Barker.
Okay.
But if you will, send that all to me. And
Okay, I can do that.
I know some people are still having tech issues with it. And it's okay. They are working out the bugs, and I know it's going to be really fantastic when it's completed. But I know that there still are a few bugs that they are working on. So, okay. Yeah,
Yes,
just.
ma'am. I'll get that sent to you.
All right. Thanks, Lisa. Okay, next, let's go to our customer groups. Let's go comment on 10 things like we normally do. And we're going to make a post. And I don't want you to put before and after. I want you to put, take a picture of a product you have handy. Let's take a picture of a product you have handy and post it on your wall. And let's do something besides the combo this time. I know if that's all you have, post a combo. But if you have something else, post something else. Or post a personal victory. It doesn't have to be a product. Personal victories are amazing as well. Non-scale victories, if you didn't finish all your supper, you're eating healthy snacks, you're taking the time to, get 10 minutes of extra exercise in, whatever it may be, post that in your customer group. 10 comments, and let's do that. Start putting done in there when you guys are done, and I'm gonna yak about stories for a minute. So I know people get into a really bad habit of just copy and pasting stories. I know myself, even I get into a bad habit sometimes when I'm in a really big hurry and I never take the time, but make sure, try to take that time to read those stories. Take the time to read the before and afters, the testimonies that people are pouring their hearts out into and sharing on Facebook. Because when we're not copying and pasting, we're losing our inspiration. Or when we are just copying and pasting, we're losing our inspiration. And some of those stories are so incredibly amazing that it really creates a sense of why we are all in this community doing this thing, trying to change people's lives, because we are watching people's lives change as we scroll Facebook every single day. And in all of the team groups, customer pages, whatever it is, there's so much more, there's so much to utilize, to just open your heart to, because there's just so many lives being changed, and it's amazing. I don't even know where to go from there. But take that time and read those before and afters, and don't just copy and paste them. I know it's easy. I really do know it's just easy to copy and paste, but make sure you are taking some time out of your day to read some of those testimonies, because they really are incredible. Because like I said, I get into a habit myself, and one night I was scrolling because I saw a post, and I was like, So I started reading, and I was crying by the time I was done, and then I started reading more, and I was bawling. I was like, oh, like a ridiculous sobbing cry, because I forgot that I never was taking the time to read that. And when I did, I got this whole new life inside of me of why why we do this every day, why we do this. Let's see, somebody's question. Do we just take picture with product, or do we post about it too? We'll post about it too. You don't have to like you don't have to put anything about you in it. You can put something about it. If you're taking a picture of the Tru suit, be like, oh, my muscles hurt so bad from exercise in the past 2 weeks, and I'm so glad I have this stuff because this stuff right here is a muscle saver. You can do something like that. The replay shake. A lot of people like the replay shakes in the evenings after supper because it's sweet and it's taking the place of evening snacks. It's taking the place of ice cream, whatever you eat in the evenings. So you can post anything about that. So there's so much more you can post about the products. I would say just a little bit of something. Your essential oils. If you have a lavender. I love my lavender. I put it under my pillow on just like a cotton ball round thing, that you clean your face with. And how lavender is supposed to help you sleep better. It helps relieve anxiety. It helps relieve stress. There's so many things that some of the oils do that, you can say one little thing about each and every single one thing, about each and every single thing that we have. Next, we're going to do a product ingredient. So I want you to find one of the products that you have, and I want you to find an ingredient. And I want you to go to Google, and I want you to search what that ingredient does, because our ingredients are so important. Like in our patches, our CBD patch, those ingredients in those patches are incredible. If you guys took the time to research every ingredient that we have in our products, you'd be so knowledgeable of every single thing that it did. But I'm not telling you to take that time right now. Do some research though when you're just scrolling endlessly, not doing anything time consuming. Read about the ingredients in our products. So I want you to go find one ingredient of one product that you have, and I want you to post in the chat here what product you're looking up, what ingredient you're looking up, and something you find out about it. This should take you less than, 3 or 4 minutes. And while you guys are doing this, I'm going to ramble on again. We all have customer groups, whether it be your personal customer group or whether it be a large customer group with thousands and thousands of people that you're in. I'm in hundreds and hundreds of customer groups, and some of the customer groups I'm in, I know there's more than 10 people working it, but sometimes for months on end, those 10 people are the only 10 people that I see comment or post. And it's so incredibly important to work in this customer group every single day as if you were the only associate in it. Because if you're not, your customers aren't seeing it. And if you're not, then you're allowing everybody else who's working that group to run your business literally for you. It's your business. Take the time to run your business, because if it's a customer group, that's your business outlet. So, that is something that's so, so incredibly important, is to work your customer groups on a daily basis. And, and it's not just about going in and saying, wow, oh my gosh, awesome. It's about going in and answering questions. It's about going in and, relieving somebody's anxiety about taking the product or buying the product, or helping them answer questions and helping them through their journey, because people help your customers, so you need to help other people's customers if you're working a customer group with hundreds of others. So, it's just so important, and I just can't stress it enough. And I know I'm in one customer group at least, and I think there's 80,000 people in it, and there's like 28 admins, and I see 3 people post. That's it. That's all that comments. That's all that does anything. And I like to have a stroke when I go in there and see it. You guys have to make sure you're doing that for your business. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, we got CBD, ashwagandha is one of the ingredients. What's that ingredient do? What's something important that ingredient does, Angela? Because it does so many crazy good things. The spruce essential oil is Tina's favorite. You know, I really love that too. It really makes my house smell like the mountains, I guess, because I like that fresh air, the pine. It helps with anti-inflammatory and anesthetic, as well as a respirator therapeutic. That thoracic, is that what you said? Respirator thoracic. The ashwagandha reduces cortisol. That's produced by adrenals. Oh, Karen's gonna look up burdock root. What's burdock root in? I love this, guys. This is so exciting. I love it. I love this knowledge of our products because there's so many things in so many of our products that are just so healthy for every single person, and we can help so many people. Can you imagine if you helped one person a day? Just one person a day. They don't have to buy from you or what's going on here? Somebody please stop screen sharing. I don't know where that come from. Okay. Anyway, if you can you imagine if you helped one person every single day, and not even if they bought the product, but let's say they won the product or they just talked into it for the next payday or whatever it is, and they bought something, they bought one thing. Let's say they don't buy the combo, but maybe they buy the CBD patches, or maybe they buy an oil, or maybe they buy a True Mend, or maybe they buy the Mend oil. Maybe they buy the Replace shakes. Whatever it is, one of these products might change somebody's life forever. So if you talk to one person, just even one person a day, which you should be talking to more than one person a day, but that's 365 people a year. So there's so many benefits to everything that we do. And you know, you need to take advantage of everything that we have, because you have advantage to everything that we have in the back office. There are so many products. So, you know, utilize them and take advantage of the products that we do have. And, you know, don't just wait around for it to just happen, because it's not going to just happen. Take the time, learn about the products, learn about the ingredients, learn about anything that has to do with, and, you know, it's going to further your business more. Burdock root is in the Renew. I was really curious about that. That was one I don't remember. This is so awesome. I love seeing this. Who's the other Mama Starfish? Is that Kaylee or Allie? I had 2 patches on earlier. One just fell off. So I had it off for like 48 hours. Oh, it's Allie. I need another patch right now too, because it's been crazy. I love this. You guys, if you are not reading this, take your time and read it. It's awesome. Okay. You know, and another thing is I see there's so many people that come into this and they need to make money, but they're like, I'm not taking the product. I've never seen any results. I've taken the product for 2 months and I don't see results. I can't sell the product. Well, I want to stress too that you don't have to have your own results if you're just starting out. And you definitely don't have to have your own results if you've been here for 5 years. Because there are hundreds of thousands of other testimonies that you can share. Just because it's not working for you, or just because this product doesn't work the way that you think it does, like Renew. I don't take Renew. It doesn't work for me. But it works for hundreds of thousands of others. And I promote the crap out of it because I know what it does for people. I know how much it's helping them. So, you know, just because it's not working for you, or it hasn't worked for you, or whatever, doesn't mean that you can't promote a product that's changing other people's lives. So let's say you have somebody brand new that needs to come in, wants to get their product for free, wants to earn some money because they need to pay their electric bill this month, and so they can join for free. They literally get their website for free. They get everything at their hands for free. And teach them that, you know, just because you haven't taken the product and just because you don't have results right now doesn't mean that you won't have results. But you can share these results and this result, and you can show all of this, share all of it to everybody you can, and make that extra money. You can make that money to buy your first combo. You can make that money to buy your 5 for 5 package, because that package makes money by itself. I mean, it brings back every dime you put into it. And so we don't have to have our own results to be able to sell a product that works for thousands of people. You're okay, Karen. If you needed, I want you guys to put in the chat too. If you needed $150, like had to have $150 to pay a bill by Monday, would you know how to make that? Would you be able to utilize Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, your friends lists, your phone contacts? Would you be able to utilize that to make that $150 on Monday pay? Yes in the comments, or no in the comments. You have no clue. Because I hear that all the time. People are like, oh my gosh, I have to have this amount of money before this day. Like, you have all the options at your fingertips. Like, literally, Allie and I both, when we started, worked our fingers, our thumbs would have blisters and bleed and then be awful. And we literally worked our fingers to the bone. And, you know, if we can do it, and this both being our first MLMs, anybody can do this. So it's you know, it just depends on how much you want to put into it, how much effort you want to put forth, and, you know, how hard you're willing to push yourself to do what you need to do. Let me see in the comments. Everybody's saying yes. That's awesome. My kids listening or watching SpongeBob. Can you hear it in the background? That show, I'm telling you what, cracks me up. He is the dumbest character in the world. Okay, so let's do another fun thing. I came across a post. I don't even know who posted it first, but I loved it, and I got some really great comments from it. And some of the other comments that I saw of people who shared it too were just awesome. So last night I posted something crazy, something, I don't know, something you don't think would be possible, but it's true, or something like that. And then listen to this. My mother-in-law posted that she was in a band and they sang on the radios on Saturday mornings, and nobody ever knew that. We didn't know that. My husband didn't know that. We're like, what? So it's a crazy great post. But right now I want you guys to go to Google or anything in your category or your gallery that you've saved, and go find an interactive post to post on Facebook or an interactive question, because they are fun. And whenever somebody comments on your post that you've posted, make sure you go back and counter react their comments. Don't just put a like, or, you know, say something like, that's awesome, or, you know, it doesn't have to be big. Just make sure that they recognize that you're there, and they recognize that you're actually paying attention, that they've commented. Because interactive posts can be really fun. It can be a guessing game or anything. If you guys really want to get the ball rolling on your wall, put some money in a jar and have people guess how much is in it. Give somebody a free 7-day. I'm telling you what, that will get your Facebook page blowing up. You might just do that in the customer group. And if you find something really great, I want to see it, because I love this stuff. It cracks me up. If you have any really great ideas of something that you've done previously that got some great interaction on your Facebook wall, go ahead and share it with everybody in the chat. As I was talking about my mother-in-law, she messaged me just as soon as I said that. That's so funny that everybody that did that, that set themselves up a fake link to see how their back office worked. I got all these notifications. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean it, I promise. I thought maybe that was fixed by now, but it's not. But if you ever need to log back into that account, it's there for you. Use an emoji, what the weather is like where you live. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I'm trying to think of anything else, because I rambled on so much tonight. Like I said earlier, my brain is just so full of everything. Facebook is blowing up today. That's awesome. Oh, another really great thing, guys, learn how to take a great picture. You know, learn how to take a great selfie or whatever it may be. And, you know, if you have a picture of a dog or a plane or a soldier, or like a toy soldier, or I'm just looking at my kid's toy soldier sitting on the counter, so that's where it comes from. You know, if you have a picture of something random, a flower, a scenery or something, change it. Change that picture out. And I know most people don't, but I still see a lot of people that do have stuff like that as their background. What is it? Oh, okay. He likes to listen to me talk for some reason. Change that picture out. And if you don't have a good picture of yourself, take one. Selfie cameras are on every phone. And you know, sometimes I see pictures of people, like, I'm not being mean when I say this, but it's going to sound really mean, and I'm really not a mean person. But I see pictures of people going, just random stuff that they've taken, and it stays up for a really long time, and it's you can tell it's not meant to be a funny picture. So learn how to do that. Learn how to take, probably you don't, but learn how to take a good one. I'll teach you. It's really easy. Sometimes it's just about downloading, you know, some kind of filter or something, and make sure that you guys on your Facebook pictures, take the Snapchat filters off. Take the Snapchat filters off of your Facebook posts. They're awful. Get good light and self timers. That's all. That's all you need. And I hate when I see people with Facebook photos that are trying to run a business that have Snapchat filters on their phone. They're on their page, like that's their profile picture. It drives me nuts because, when you think about this as a business, you're trying to run a business. You're not trying to
Mess it up.
mess it up. See, he's really smart.
Can I do a riddle? Can I say a riddle?
No, you can't say a
Please.
riddle. No. Just take it off. They're tacky. They're tacky when you're supposed to be running a business from your cell phone. When you're running a business from Facebook, it's just tacky. Sorry. And it takes nothing to, find good lighting in your house. You can walk. Sometimes I'll take a selfie and I walk through every room in my house until I have good lighting. The other day I took pictures at the park and I walked through all four sides of the building trying to find good lighting. So that's sometimes all it takes is that extra time and learning how to set a timer on your phone. And it's so easy to set a timer. So I don't have anything else really because I'm like blah 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 tonight. My face just froze really, really weirdly. You guys, thanks for looking at the ingredients.
What's the ingredients, Mom?
All the ingredients. Yeah, Allie says, find a window, go outside. You can buy tripods that come with like Bluetooth remotes. They're cheap. That stuff is so cheap. You can buy the little lights that go on your camera for like $5. They're like great big rings that go over your camera and they turn on and they illuminate your face, which gives your face really great lighting. There's so many things you can buy that are very, very cheap to do things like that. But it's so important. I have the tripod ring kit. I haven't seen that. I want one of those. I have like this ring that goes like right over here on my phone. And it's so bright, but I love it because it illuminates everything so well. Facebook Live, did they really? I didn't know that. And we don't do enough Facebook Lives. I know nobody does enough Facebook Lives, but whatever. I know they're hard, and I know it's kind of hard to do that stuff. But don't forget tonight, guys, to go to hashtag FV2020. Don't forget your financial victory post if you haven't done that. And don't forget to comment on everybody else's that has posted that. It'd take you less than a few minutes to comment. And you're boosting your page, you're boosting your friend's page, you're boosting your algorithm because everybody's commenting. Where is that at? Go to your Facebook wall and post a financial victory. You can be this month with this last month's check, I was able to pay off my credit card from Christmas. Hashtag FV2020. It's something you've got to type in yourself on your post, and then if you go up to the top, if you go up to the search line, you can type in hashtag FV2020, and whenever you type that and hit search, it's going to bring up all those posts with that hashtag, and I'm sure that's probably not a very popular hashtag. So if you go to that, you can go to every single post that has that, and you can copy and paste. You can go to one person's financial victory or post, and you can write whatever you need to write. You copy it to your phone, and if you don't know how to copy, for those that are just beginning, hold down on the comment on the gray part, and it will pop up copy text. Just hit copy text, and it's going to copy into your database, into your phone, and you can go to the next post and just comment paste, and then you can go to the next post and just comment paste. So you can it will take you very, very little time to go post on other people's walls or to go comment on other people's walls about your victory. I think that's it. I think I said that a couple times, but I think that's really it. We're in a few minutes short. If anybody has anything to add or has any special questions they want to ask, it doesn't necessarily have to be about anything we talked about on the call tonight. If you have any special questions, jump on. You can unmute yourself. We can talk about it really quick. Or if you have anything at all you need to add. Is that a no? Nobody has any questions, comments, or anything they want to share with us? How about, let me ask, does anybody have a great victory this week? Does anybody have a weight loss victory, a goal weight they hit, an exercise goal they hit, a diet goal they hit, anything like that that you want to share?
I've lost 5 pounds since True Transformation weigh-in.
What? No way.
I went back to the gym. It's
That's awesome.
only 5 minutes from my house, so I figured. Finally got my house unpacked. I might as well go back to the gym.
I love it.
Yeah, it's not bad. I missed it, I guess. But then I come home and my phone is in my face till 1 o'clock in the morning, you know, so trying to work, go to the gym, eat healthy again, you know, since Christmas is over with. And my husband's actually losing weight again because I'm cooking instead of going to eat. We have a bad habit of just running up and getting something to eat, you know.
Yeah, it's a really bad habit, especially if you live close to something. We used to never live close to anything.
I'm
And
5
then
minutes from
we do.
a busy road with restaurants, you know, and sometimes
yeah.
it's easier. But I have an air fryer, so I just throw something in there. I made air fryer pizzas tonight, and they're so good. They're just
Are they?
throw a pita bread in there. Yeah, it's so easy. Throw a pita bread in there, and you can put vegetables on it. And I buy the itty bitty pepperonis, so I make them light, you know. And he loves them, and I like them, and Gavin likes them. And you get a pizza. It's just as good as ordering a pizza, and it's healthier, you know. And you just still get your fix. Just a little bit of cheese. You can buy the squirt pepperoni sauce or the pizza sauce. It looks just like a dressing, you know, that you would get like a salad dressing, and it's in the pizza aisle where you'd buy pizza stuff to make pizza. And it looks like it says Catalina, but it's like a pizza sauce.
Oh, I know what sauce you're talking about.
Yeah. So you just squirt a little bit of that on there, and I just cut up a huge mushroom and green peppers, and you can buy like ham that you would make omelets out of. So, and you just do it one by one. It's kind of a pain in the butt to make 3 or 4 for a family, but you just get it done. I'll throw the pita in there, and then I'll throw the next one in there, and then you make one, you just do them back and forth, and it's enough. If you're still hungry, eat an orange afterwards, or make a salad with it, so yeah, it's work being healthy, because you're working out and then you're cooking stuff and, working on top of that, and then trying to get back.
Once you get in the groove of it too, of it being like a daily thing for you, it'd be a lot easier, because it's really hard to get into the groove of something like that.
I looked at my dog yesterday and I said, Maggie, it is a job being healthy and working out. Because I'll leave and go, I'm coming back, but I'm up to 2 miles on the treadmill, and I do 2 miles on the bike. And, I see Allie doing 75 stairs. Or, I told her I was trying to get to the gym yesterday. I pulled into the gym, and then I got a call that my father-in-law was unresponsive yesterday. So
oh, no.
I had to truck up to Saginaw, an hour away, but he's coming out of it. I mean, he's trying, so it's, it's life gets you back. So I didn't get to the gym the last 2 days, but I'm going to try to get there tomorrow. So.
Well, that's awesome. Way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, too. Keep trying.
I know I messengered Melissa the other night. She's like, I'm going to the gym. I'm like, I got a gym in the basement. Still get to use it.
I have a stair stepper down there, but I feel like I need the steps now because I have a basement.
I know. I need to go up and down the stairs. Where's my steps? I do that 100 times and probably fall over dead.
I know. Well, when I got this new house, my feet hurt all the time because I have wood floors now. You know, you have to get used to when you have new surroundings. My feet just ached all the time because I have these wood floors. So I had to go buy, you know, slippers and different things because I've never had wood floors in my life. And it took an adjustment, you know. I'm finally getting used to them, but I do have a little bit of carpet in this house, but the main part of the house is all wood floors. And my feet ache. Plus I do hair, so I'm always on my feet, you know. Stairs and, you know, it's just an adjustment. But I get more steps now on my Fitbit, you know.
There you go.
Mhm.
Does anybody else have a victory to share? You do? What's your victory?
Almost went against Daddy.
Oh, you almost won in pool. All right. Well, if nobody else has a victory, thanks for Melissa for jumping on and telling us. I love it when you guys all, you know, when you can celebrate those small little victories together. You know, even if it's a pound, that's a victory because losing a pound sometimes really hard. So, you know, celebrate every single thing. And I'm going to let you guys go. And I will see you later. I think it was it Lisa earlier with the back office issue. Make sure that you have messaged that to me. And we'll see you
Yes,
guys
ma'am. I
later.
already got it messaged.
Perfect. Thank you. And have a
Yes, ma'am.
great night. Have a great weekend. Power Hour tomorrow at, let me look.
Oh, 3 o'clock tomorrow.
3 o'clock tomorrow with Lacey Hood. So don't miss that. She has some great knowledge to share with everybody. And I will see you all later. Good night, everyone.